nada. Obrigado.
Good morning world. Yes, we're back to good morning world because Bom Dia Mundo is not right. We're not in Portugal. I've spent this morning trying to get my Portuguese up to scratch using the Memrise app. I'm really enjoying using it. I do find that you need to do a little bit more repeating of words out loud. You have to say them, otherwise it's difficult to remember them the next time you go on there. It's a very good way to learn Portuguese, and I do intend to keep doing it every day. It sends me a reminder in the morning, says, you better learn some Portuguese today. It's a good thing it does, because I don't want to forget it. By the time we move there, I want to feel more comfortable in the village. I want to be able to communicate with the neighbours, and obviously we're having a baby, so I want to feel like we're not, out of the frying pan into the fire, absolutely no way to communicate if we're in trouble. It's important for us to be on top of things like that, especially when such a big change is happening in our life. Whoa, fell over. So that's the plan. Sasha is not with me currently. She has gone out with her dad to a shop that we found in the airport called Hema, which has loads of cool things in it. She found some baby bits she wanted to buy, but she just texted me and said they didn't have the item that she wanted, which is kind of funny because I did tell her to go online and buy it from the Hema online store, but she's like, no, I insist on driving all the way to Bromley. So that's just her. She likes to do things the old-fashioned way. So what I'm thinking of doing right now is going online and ordering the things she wanted before she gets back, because I think that will be amusing. Or it could be a little bit cruel, who knows? Right. For the record, this is what the Memrise app looks like, and that's how it's spelt. You can learn all kinds of languages on there. It's actually pretty good. You can even learn Thai on here. Right, let's see if I can order this thing online. Well, I found one of the items. This was what it was. It was a coffee machine for kids. But it's not the main item she was looking for. No, the main one she was looking for was this little furry book that she wanted to get, but I can't find it. This is the closest thing I've found so far, but I don't think that's it. I remember it being more furry. This is quite good. It's a little bluey caro. £4.50, car rattle. But that's not what she wanted. I quite like this too. Nature Discovery Set, £8. And that's cool, it's got like a little fake penknife and I like it. So it's looking like I may have to bite my tongue here because I can't find the item either online, which is crazy. But it seems the old-fashioned and the new-fashioned way to do things have failed us, and we shouldn't have hesitated, and we should have bought it while we were there in the shop. So it might have been a travel exclusive or something. Sometimes they do that at airport stores. I'm selling this TV. It's a small one. It's only 21 inches. We used to use it in our old flat when we lived up in Essex. Don't presume I'll get much for it, but that's what's great about eBay. Just stick it on there and see what it goes for. At least you get rid of clutter and you can make something for it. What's this? I believe it might be ownership documents of the car. I'm waiting for this. In England, when you buy a car off of a stranger, you don't have to like go to what you do in Thailand, go to the DLT and go through loads of paperwork. You literally just fill out a form and then they give you one of these, which is exactly what I was looking for. Yay! Alright, so we've got that. I mean, I've noticed on here it still says European Community document, so I'm wondering how long that will take to change once we leave the EU. Another thing is tax and insurance is done online now. With cars you can just do it like before you leave the house of the seller, so it's all good, very convenient. I had a word with the landlady and asked her what the deal is with cars and driving and laws out in Portugal, and she basically said that it's quite lax, quite laid back. They won't really bug you if you've got a GB plated car driving around for a while. As long as you're not breaking any laws like going really fast, they're not going to stop you and check you randomly all the time and fine you or try and make you pay bribes or anything like that. So quite glad that we shouldn't have any problems with vehicle ownership out there. And if we do have any problems driving a British car in Portugal, then we'll sell it and buy a Portuguese car if we can afford it. So that's what's happening from now in here. Oh, look who's back. You're my mum. Alright, let's go. We're going to enjoy our lunch together. I didn't eat anything yet. We've got some oriental cakes with sweet potato wedges and a chili and ginger sauce, which is defrosting here in some warm water. Is it done? Yes, I believe it's done. This is what they look like. They smell nice.
Yeah, it does.
Don't know what they taste like yet, but they were Tesco's oriental cakes with lemongrass and ginger and lime, was it? Just ginger dipping sauce.
Lemongrass and ginger sauce.
Nice. We're gradually working our way through our selling stuff mission to recover some of the money we spent recently on the car and on the trip to Portugal. The golf bag that we brought from Thailand is being sold. The dolly rail that we bought it for is being put back together right now, so we can get rid of that. Eden is doing nothing as usual, just being beautiful, but she's not being sold, of course. And hopefully by the end of it all, this room will be cleaner, we'll have some more money in our pocket, and we'll be ready to move to Portugal with a clear head. One of the next big things to sort out is our camera equipment. We need to sell some of it so that we can buy newer and smaller stuff. The drone has not been out of its box since we got back from Thailand. Too many laws and restrictions here in England and too busy at the moment. I have been told we can get away with doing certain things like small flights over a forest, and as long as you're not flying over people and stuff, you can get away with some things. So I may do something before we go to Portugal, but right now, with everything stacked on top of it and everything going on up here in the mind, it's just staying in this box. That's a nice pose, Eden. You posing for a picture? Is this your other side? Which is your best side? Not my teeth. Yeah, not my teeth. My teeth are horrible. All of this eBay selling has escalated into madness. There is now shoes everywhere, weights everywhere. We're trying to work out what's ours and what doesn't belong to us. We've uncovered memories, we've uncovered our wedding album, old photographs from before we left to go to Thailand, all kinds of things. I tried to lift this up thinking it was going to be a light piece of plastic. Turns out it's a box of weights. I don't think I'm going to be using those. So what started as a put a TV on eBay turned into a clear out, and now my brain is full of clutter. There's so many things here to sort out that we had no idea. We had to abandon ship because we're about to go out for dinner. My brain is still taxed with where these things are, but still I think this will be a good break for us.
Yes.
Alright, let's get going, we're going to be late. Getting ready for a night out with friends. Taking advantage of being here and being close to people we know. Soon, by choice, we are going to be away again. Immersed in a different culture, immersed in a different world. And all of this will be behind us again. Bit of a distant memory. So it's nice to meet up with people, socialise and speak our own language, feel comfortable in the company of people we've known for a long time. It's small things like this, going out to an Indian restaurant with a couple of mates, that you don't realise that you're going to miss until you're away for a few years or maybe even a shorter time. So we try to stay aware and we try to stay thankful for these opportunities while we're here in England.
Thank you.
It was a nice night. We had fun. You can't go wrong with Indian food. I'm stuffed. Absolutely stuffed.
It was a good meal though. I feel nicely stuffed, not overly stuffed.
I think I overdid it. I ate too much naan bread. Yeah, just the right amount, didn't you?
Yeah, it was good. Very good Indian food.
Yeah, Sharod's restaurant, Indian restaurant in Barkingside. Very good. Very authentic Indian food. I really liked it. The people we met up with, that was Ryan, that's Sasha's friend from work. They used to work together years ago. And his new girlfriend, she was really nice. So we had a good night out with friends. And now I think, should we watch a programme or we're just going to go to sleep?
Sleep.
Okay, I think, yeah, it's too tiring. I think we've been quite exhausting trying to clear out this room, believe it or not. So that's what's happening now then. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this very normal day. Before we go, I wanted to do something nice for our patrons. I wanted to put up some pictures of our new house on there, sneak preview for people who have been helping us along the way, give them a little bit of a VIP experience. So expect that in a few days. I'm going to put a little album up of phone pictures so you'll get a sneak peek of what our new place in Portugal is going to look like before anyone else gets to see it on YouTube. So that will be our little thank you to everybody who's been supporting us on Patreon. And that message aside, I think that's it. So don't forget to subscribe to 8 Miles From Home, and we will see you tomorrow for a new day. Bye. Are you here?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Just looking at Facebook.
In the hallway?
Well, so my laptop goes right now.
When are you coming to bed?
I am.
No? Oh, I haven't brushed my teeth.